Alrighty, so the second hint for the worldwide download celebration has been dropped as of 11 yesterday. I'm waiting to do a video on this just because I have like a discussion that I want to talk about within this video and didn't want to just like post like a 4-minute video talking about the hint. I'll kind of do what I did last time where I will play this as I'm talking and I'll give my thoughts. Now, based on the title, I'm pretty confident in my assumption that this is BROLY, but again, it's not 100% yet, right? It's like, to me, like, it's like the green lightning and the green glow really has me thinking that it's BROLY, but like, there's also that chance that it is like Demon King Piccolo and Kid Goku, right? Because a lot of people have been talking about how this is a Nimbus, and it's tough to see, right? Now, one thing I will say is people are probably seeing this video down here with the sort of like UI Goku and Kaioken Blue Goku playing or whatever. I don't think there's anything to that. So right here, right? I just think that's like a video for Dokkan or like some promotional material that they're just tossing in there. Because I don't know. It's like there's no way they're going back to the Tournament of Power, right? Like these hints have nothing to do with the Tournament of Power. So don't really look into this right here, like on the board. Like, to me, again, because I'm somebody of like that would probably be like more. It's ironic because I play the Japanese version, right? But like, I am not somebody who is like, yes, like Kid Goku and Demon King Piccolo are like worldwide, right? And it's not because I don't think the moment is good or the fight is good. It's the issue for me is like, how well does it do for global? How well does it do for like hype and stuff like that? Because I know obviously like the Japanese player base and a lot of people will be like super excited, but the latter option is Legendary Super Saiyan BROLY, and globally I think that the Legendary Super Saiyan BROLY would just get a lot more people excited. Right now, again, if it is like Kid Goku and Demon King Piccolo, it is one of those cases where I would say that it's overdue, and I'd be like, okay, like this is good. Like obviously these are two characters that deserve a moment like this, but they've also kind of set the standard with Super Saiyan forms and stuff like that. Like this is where we go for these worldwide download celebrations and these anniversaries, right? Where I feel like Kid Goku and Demon King Piccolo is something that you do for like Tanabata or Golden Week or something like that. Like those are kind of more of the slots that we have become accustomed to for celebrations like that, right? Where they bring like the biggest dogs out or the biggest guns out for worldwide and anniversary, right? We're talking Blue Gogeta, Blue Vegito, Super Gogeta, Ultra Instinct Goku, kind of Polar Bear in Arlington, Texas, but not really. UI Goku is hype, right? Like a lot of people like UI Goku, and it's really tough for me to say that, you know, Kid Goku and DKP are not like deserving. But to me, like just watching this video, this just feels like a Saiyan pod or something like that. And the green glow to me just says I think that it's going to be BROLY, right? And again, this is kind of the point, right? Like they want people to predict and be wrong with these hints. So like, even if I am wrong and it is OG Dragon Ball, like, because I'm pretty confident that this is BROLY, which is with the lightning and everything like that. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty confident in my my guess here. But what I did for this is I asked you guys over on YouTube. I put a poll. You can see it in my community posts and stuff like that. Let me click on it again just to get an updated sample size here after, you know, 13 hours. 2,000 of you guys voted. What would you guys rather see? This was before the hint. I wanted to see what you guys wanted. And Dokkanners, who would you rather see for the worldwide download celebration? Shout out to Rami. And I asked between the BROLY movie and OG Dragon Ball. And yeah, it wasn't very close. Like, when I say that I think that the BROLY movie would be better for hype, quote unquote, you guys can see right here, like the sample size is right in front of you, right? Talking about which one you guys would rather see. So 78% of the voters said BROLY movie, and then I put in parentheses Z, 2 of them because of the you know, second coming. I guess you could say Bio BROLY, but they're not doing Bio BROLY. Come on. And then OG Dragon Ball, right? So 78% to 22%. So, you know, what's the sample size on that, right? Like 20% of that, like 400 of people voted for this one, and then like almost like something like that, like over 1,600 almost voted for that one, if my math's right, something like that. So I just want to look at the comments and talk about this, kind of interact with them over here. So Someone said, no lie, a Dragon Ball Saga themed worldwide would be the first celebration I'd legitimately skip. And this is kind of my case in point, right? Where it's like, I think this needs to be Broly, because people people want to summon for Broly more than they want to summon for Kid Goku, right? Not on the Japanese side of things, I don't believe. And again, I'm kind of talking from just what I've seen, but it is possible, right? Like, it's still like Kid Goku is, you know, this is Dragon Ball right here, right? Like, this kid, without Kid Goku, this doesn't happen. So, and people were replying. I guess we'll kind of look at this. We'll be a little bit careful. Real. Why do people hate it? Yeah, whatever. Compared to Broly, yeah, for sure. Bro, def skip stone-wise, yeah. Get the idea. Okay. DBL deserves way more respect. It's way better than... I don't know what he's... Dragon Ball Legends deserves way more respect. It's way better than Z Broly, yeah. Okay. Broly is hype, but Dragon Ball Saga should have something that's up there with the best. Yeah, considering Anniversary was Broly, I can understand that. Again, but the thing is like, I don't really think that they do these celebrations in mind of like paying respect to the saga. They're just like, what is going to make us a lot of money and what is going to be super hype, right? And I think that's what they prioritize, right? Like, even last year with like Vegito, Blue, and Zamasu, right? Like, Vegito's like the most polarizing unit of all time. Like, people clowning on him on Twitter, like tweets spawn with that with like 1,000 likes, just because people are making fun of that unit, right? And it's like, but it was still Vegito Blue at the end of the day. People were still summoning, and that is kind of what they want, right? So, Broly is hype. I definitely agree with that, and I think that the better option for hype is definitely Broly. Like, I'm not crazy, right? Kakarot, Broly, no question. Yeah, honestly would like Saiyan Saga. So people are still here with this, right? Saiyan Saga, I think that the green glow of that, like that ending shot that we were just looking at, no, not that. If we can go here, right? I think this probably puts it to bed, that it's not going to be Saiyan Saga, because Vegeta doesn't emit anything green, and Nappa does not either. Like Raditz, like the only thing that's like with green in the Raditz fight is the is just Piccolo, right? So I don't think Saiyan Saga is where they're going with this one. If it happens, it could happen, but I don't think so. F it, Ultra Ego Vegito that only transform. Yeah, we're not getting Ultra Ego Vegito or Vegeta. For people that don't know, I'll just kind of briefly explain this, right? It's manga stuff is not coming, like Dragon Ball Super manga stuff, because of a rights issue that they have, right? It's not like set in stone, and I believe there's also like a copyright issue that's not with like YouTube or Dokkan. It's just like literally with the Dragon Ball IP. It's something to do with like a company that they want to call like Capsule Corp, or just like the regular usual like holders to the rights. It's a whole settlement. You can look it up. I don't want to go completely into it, but like the manga right now, the Akatsuki it's not because they don't want to do like Ultra Ego Vegeta or Moro or stuff like that. They literally just can't. So that's why that we're not going to be seeing like Ultra Ego and Dokkan anytime soon, allegedly. Broly all the way. I would love to see a TN who exchanges into Kid Goku. If they headline with TN, I don't know. I'm not gonna look at the reply to that one. I love Broly, I do, but maybe we can give him a rest. A lot of people are already skipping Worldwide Download Celebration, so why not get a little freaky with the LRs? Well, here's the thing. In my opinion, people like to say, a lot of people are skipping Worldwide Download Celebration. This is a lie. These guys are saying this, but then when we have Broly, who's doing a 60 million attack stat turn 1 and 8 supers on the first turn, people are summoning, I promise. It's just the way things go, right? We had like the easiest kind of setup to skip for Topo, and I still saw people posting their Topo multis with stones, right? Like they posted like, let's go, I got Topo, and they had 30 stones, right? So if a character is good, people are going to summon, and that's going to be the case, I promise. This Broly is going to be, or Broly, Demon King Piccolo, Kid Goku, Super Saiyan Goku, whoever it may be, right? This character is going to be good, and if they're not good, it would be like a huge whiff, and I just don't see them doing that. This character, at the very least, is going to be good. Maybe not great, maybe not best in the game, but the character is going to be good, and people are going to summon, because when a character is good, a character is broken, they do all these things, people summon, right? Is there somebody that's going to be disciplined enough to skip this for the 10th Annie? Yes, but a lot of people are already skipping, they're fibbing, in my opinion, but if you are somebody that's doing that, I wish you the best of luck. And that's just the way the character, that's the cycle of the game, right? You see a hype Broly that's really good, people are going to summon. Unless we get LR Videl from Second Coming, because she's a beast. Don't forget, she UI'd Broly before eating. Okay, yeah. So, and guess what? Just to prove my point, if LR Videl from Second Coming is the best unit in the game, people are going to summon for her. We had Dokkan Fest TUR Videl, case in point, right? The one from 2021. She was really good, and people summoned. Like, it's just that easy, right? So keep that in mind. I'm hoping it's Broly because I'd much rather have that than DB Saga. Or I'd much rather have Dragon Ball Saga, but I have no stones. Yeah, if you're a global player, there's a good chance you don't have a ton of stones right now, right? Because of UI Goku, because of the anniversary, like, yeah. But keep in mind, during Worldwide, you still do get like 1,000 total. So don't be like, you know, too beat up, right? You're hoping it's Broly, so they would rather have Dragon Ball Saga. Okay. Would prefer Kid Goku and DKP, but it's probably Broly. Maybe it could still be GT. I don't see it. Most people feel significantly less hype, let's be honest, because last year it was Zamasu Vegeta, and I don't think Z Broly is to that level. You're underrating Z Broly. Z Broly is a big dog. He is, like, he's a moneymaker. I promise you this. Z Broly is, like, one of the most popular characters, like, in the whole thing, right? If you took, like, a poll between, like, so, here's what you would do, right? You take Goku out, you take Super Saiyan 2 Gohan out, right? And you take, like, the fusions out. And then, like, it's Broly right there. Like, he's literally, like, right there. Like, Broly before, like, the Dragon Ball Super Wave was, like, competing with the fusions and stuff like that. Because now it's just, it's very different now. But, you know, Broly is very, very, very hype, I promise. I am more Team GT, but I would love to get an LR Dokkan Fest Kid Goku and an LR Dokkan Fest or Carnival Demon King Piccolo. It would do some justice for this iconic fight. Yeah, I agree, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with doing justice for the fight, but I don't think that's, like, the mindset that they have for the celebration, right? It's like, what is the most hype thing that's going to get the most people back on the game and make us the most money? I think Broly is the answer for that between these two in specific. So keep that in mind. Broly all day. Yep. I want Janemba. I don't know. Another Broly would suck because it's only been a month. You got to remember with the JP timeline that it hasn't been a month. But again, it's tough, right? Like, these are technically different characters. So do keep that in mind, like, technically. Easy skip, just wait for 10 years. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that. I just, like, put your money where your mouth is. We'll see when the characters come out, right? DKP fight, no matter how good it is, won't sell like Broly. It's just pure fact. Sure, neither. OG Dragon Ball could use the help, but more importantly, an easy skip. GT, and then, yeah, some nonsense. Okay, so there we go. Just wanted to kind of interact with you guys on that one. Again, in my opinion, this is Broly, but if it's not Broly, I wouldn't be surprised, right? So there you have it. If you did enjoy the little discussion talking about the hint today, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you all in the next one.